Hello friends, my name is Katie from Eternal Flame, and today I thought I'd share with you a plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks for 2024. So if you're interested in seeing how I set up this upcoming week to keep track of my appointments mainly, please stick around. Thanks everyone. Before I get right into this video, I of course wanted to take this quick moment to thank you all so very much for taking the time to join me today. As always, I very much appreciate your engagement, so if you enjoy this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and making sure you're subscribed. Alrighty, so today I have somewhat of an idea of what I want to do. I want to use some of my STICKII CLUB stickers from the vintage pack in April of 2024, which was the Quaint pack. So I have some of the stickers here. I do have a wellness and don't stop growing happy planner sticker book, which I think kind of goes with the vibes. I have a few appointments that we have coming up here. I actually lost track of my stickers, so we're just gonna hand write some of the appointments in. All right, I also have my Coffee Monsters Co. somewhere lingering here. I only have one sheet, so I don't know where the other one is. And let's get right into it. So the first thing I do is reference my personal planner, which is my Traveler's Notebook Vertical, and think about that alongside with some of like the way to keep track of those appointments. So my poor baby, she's getting spayed. Brandy's getting spayed. So I think this set here from Simply Gilded kind of goes with these growing theme here. So I'll pull this one out and use that. We also need a Sharpie pen, and we're just going to use then the squares to keep track of those appointments. I'm going to set this all aside so that I can write it easily. Okay. I have my Hobonichi basic stencil as a straight edge, and we're just going to play around with the different types of handwriting. So let's see, Brandy. Okay, Brandy, and then Spay. We're pretty sad about that, so that's why I was like a little hesitant. We have Cinco de Mayo coming over, Passover ends, and then there's an event that I really want to go to in Maryland that I might as well just share with you all, which is the Sheep and Wool Festival. I went, I don't know how many times we've gone. MD Sheep and Wool. Let me know if y'all have ever been or you're planning on going. Let me know if you know if you can buy sheep at these events. I've never gone and looked to buy sheep. I always went to buy like handmade products, fibers, and things like that from local artisans. Honestly, it's not even just local. They come from everywhere. I've actually bought a spinning wheel before too, and so let me write 8:30. I think it's 8:30 to 6 on Saturday and then 5 on Sunday. So I'm gonna do 8:30 a.m. and hope that I go before I have to worry about them closing. I bought a spinning wheel, honestly, almost 10 years ago. Maybe not, okay, maybe not that much. Close to 10 years ago at the Sheep and Wool Festival. I think it was my first time there. They're expensive. They're like hundreds of dollars. I was fresh out of college, I still don't. But, you know, I had less money to spend on like silly things like that. Don't tell my parents. Oh my goodness. So I bought the spinning wheel. It is still in a box. It's actually in our house in New York, so I need to go get that. But yeah, so fun times. I guess it's more the morning. 5/1. All right, and the Sheep and Wool Festival is both Saturday and Sunday, so I'm gonna try to get it somewhere in between here. Definitely, like, this was an event that I honestly track more than, you know, like a while out. Like I check every year, and it really depends on when they post it though, the information. Let's see if I can find some type of washi tape to go and cover this section here. I'm not really sure. What has been really on my mind lately is France. I'm going back to France again soon, so I think it's okay to use some of this washi. This is from Amazon. And yeah, let's see. So I think it's okay to use like travel stuff. Honestly, I'm just like not even that picky. Okay, so let's get this Eiffel Tower in here. Blah. Oh, this is so funny. I love this. I was taking training for international travel. Sorry, I was totally out of frame. The other day, and they were telling us about how to ram cars. So, so this is kind of funny. It's got a little old school car there, so a little vintage car. All right, and this isn't quite sheep and wool-esque, but maybe these socks are kind of like sheep and wool-esque because I've definitely been tempted to buy socks from them before. Okay, and let's see what these other stickers have. So other things that are top of mind, my husband is obsessed, and in a good way, with making sure, I think I used these the previous, I did. Okay, let's not use those again. With setting up our garden for this upcoming year. And so I think this one is actually a pretty good sticker sheet too to pull on from the Sticky Club Quaint pack. And so we'll do this. It's our first year here, and my house doesn't look like any of these because it's so small and not great. It was really funny. I was telling my husband I was watching videos of, you know, like we try really hard. I try really hard. My husband doesn't have to try. He does love our house. To love this house. And it's just really hard. It's basically like a 1-bedroom. It's so old. The floor's sinking in. Like there's just so many things that to not love. Let's see. I think I'm going into the office this day, which is actually important to note for me. So maybe over here, since I'm not going in for the rest of the week, I can do that. Oh, I really want one of these. I always did. Okay. I'm jumping all over the place, so I can't remember where it was. Oh, right. So he's really hyper-focused on our garden, which is great because I have not been. And so he started building our garden beds. We bought Birdie's garden beds, if you're all are interested in seeing that. I was really trying to get Vigo garden beds, and then something happened, and I ended up going with Birdie's. And overall, I'm very impressed with the quality of Birdie. Like, not impressed, rather satisfied with the quality. It's just some of it came chipped and like scratched, which is probably normal. But you know, these things aren't cheap. And so, okay, so I'm just placing things all randomly across, and now I'm gonna dip into this Don't Stop Growing. And so we have a blank slate, which is fantastic, but I also don't want to ruin what we've been so fortunate to obtain here. And this one's very pretty, but it's going to take up a lot of space. So before I pull that one, let's keep looking. Gardening journal. I kind of want to use this one. All right, so I'm going to use this one instead. And so I don't want to ruin what we have. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, probably, that like even with the house, as much as I don't love it, I don't want to strip it of character. I actually want to bring the character back. I think it was stripped of character in the 70s when they did a renovation. And so when it comes to the property itself, I want to do the same. I want to do it justice and make sure that we revive, try to revive it, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. As opposed to strip it of character and love. So that's what we're doing. And so we have to put together our Birdie's beds. We have to go buy seeds, unfortunately, like not seeds, the starter plant seedlings, because I haven't had a chance to get out there and do what I was supposed to do. And I was just talking to a friend about that. It's totally okay. Improvement, always working towards improvement. Okay, so today we're going to work, but it's not going to fit these. This is so pretty. So if I have another appointment, I will pull that one. Succulents, flowers, herbs. I want to pull one of these for Monday. I don't know which one is most applicable. Definitely not succulents. Annuals. Okay, let's do... I feel like annuals is kind of applicable. kind of, sort of maybe. Let's see if that fits. Hopefully, oh, sorry, that was not in frame. I'm really loving these stickers. Oh my goodness. I hope this is still available on Amazon because these are great. And to change up the color a little bit, because there's just a lot of green going on, I'm going to pull on this blue. Oh my goodness, that doesn't fit. Oh no. Alright, so let's see if I can peel this guy up a little bit. Oh yeah, so easy. I love those stickers. I don't know how you guys feel, but like when you make a boo-boo, you can pull it up and put it back down with really little damage. Excellent stickers. Good job, Sticky Club. Okay. And we got more to-do lists. We're good with that. Maybe a habit tracker. So something to check daily. I'll just throw this one down to tie in some more of those blues. Cover up this space here. Okay, now we have some space for like a big sticker, like a wordy sticker. So I'm going to pull in on this wellness one. Not too bad, Katie. Don't slow down, though. I'm just keeping track of the time. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, this is where I jinxed it. Okay. Be kind to you. Live with intention. I like that one a lot. Listen to your body. Interesting. I've been talking to my husband about that. Okay. Soak up the sunshine. Apologize. We have a contractor here. It's good for your heart, leave. Okay, so worst case, I'll go back to that one. I'd say this one doesn't really have a lot of the bigger, or maybe I used a lot of it. Yes, that is correct. The only other thing I can think of is to use one of my other bigger. Bigger books. Okay. So I'm gonna tag in this other one here and go to the blue-ish section and look for something that might fit here. Set goals and crush them. I don't know if it'll fit though. All right, we're gonna try and be hopeful that it'll fit here. Oh, geez. Oh my goodness, this is really tight. Okay. Let's just tuck her in there. Oh my gosh, okay. It didn't fit, but we're just gonna give it a haircut. I don't think it's the end of the world. Oh my God. Goodness. Excuse me. Oh, I definitely cut that off. Okay. And then, does it say work day? Days off, down days. I'm going into the office this day. I'm going to write here office. Let's see. And pull in some of my pens. Okay, office day. So exciting. Okay. Actually, it's not exciting. But anyways, it is exciting in the sense that, like, because I'm going into the office that day, I probably don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. But, I mean, I'm not always dying to go into the office, if that makes sense. I feel like I had another appointment here. And we also want to focus on fencing again, because we're not done. We are not there yet, guys. But I don't really know how to mark it as something that needs to get done in a way that will encourage me to actually get it done. So I'm just going to write it here. Fencing. Fencing part 3. Just put fence. It has been so many weekends since we embarked on this journey of saving money by building our own fence. And it has not been fun. It really hasn't. But hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. I will say we did get Premier 1 fencing, electrical fencing for the donkeys in the interim. And they seem pretty happy. So this gives me an opportunity to be able to plan out my garden, which is, I love that. And actually what I'll do is just go ahead and start that. I think I just want to use this area to sketch instead of journaling. And so we're thinking, oops, got a little happy there. This is what I would like. However, we'll see what the Hubs has planned. Because it's dependent on maybe what he's willing to build. And so yeah, I want, can you guys see this? Yes, I can dream for now. And so we have to really, I'm trying to have a very, how do you say this? A long-term view of our garden. Because this year we have 4 birdies beds ordered in here, ready to go. We've assembled one of them. So who knows? Oh, geez. But I have faith that my husband will build out all 4 of them for this year. But we have to have in mind, you know, it's going to change every year. Every year we're going to continuously improve. So how do we set it up such that we don't have to move garden beds and things like that? We need deer fencing because we have so many deer here. And it would be so tragic, I think, if we let the deer eat and get used to snacking on our stuff. So this is the hog house, and we're planning on putting a gate here and then having all the things. I was thinking here and then like a compost here. So I probably even need a gate here to access. Well, actually, no, we were thinking about putting the compost, I think, here. So that's good to know. And like multiple compost, because now we have, it sounds gross, but reality of farming and homesteading, manure, but food waste would be here. So okay, so we have compost here, and we have the barn, or whatever you want to call it, workshop here, and that's pretty much it. So things to do is finish fencing. It's been on my list for weeks. What do I want to check daily? Huh. Chill factor. This is so sad. So while I stress about the farm, I'm asking myself to track daily my chill factor. Like, chill out, Katie. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this very long plan with me video. I'm going to tweak it, obviously, as I continue to go through the week. But this should give you a pretty good idea and hopefully inspire you to create some quick and dirty spreads of your own. And if it does, like I said, just let me know by giving it a thumbs up and making sure making sure you're subscribed. And I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.